In an effort to protect wildlife and keep Pelham Bay clean, the Country Club Cleanup Committee has organized the Coastal Cleanup event. Now, here to tell us a little bit more is Karen Reed, the organizer of the Country Club Cleanup Committee. And Karen, good to have you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, listen, thank you for coming and sharing with us. And obviously, trying to keep things clean is your main objective. Give us a little bit when it comes about the coastal cleanup.
So this is an issue that's really important to me. I don't know if people know about this, but in Pelham Bay Park and throughout certain areas of the Bronx, there's an incredible amount of diverse wildlife and marshlands. We have swans, ducks, egrets, turtles, all types of beautiful creatures. And I've been living in the Bronx for about 3 years. I'm a native New Yorker, and I have noticed an increase of debris, pollution, and plastics lining the coast, littering the parks, littering the sides of the highway, along the Bruckner, along the Hutch, and it's a serious issue. So my goal has been to bring awareness to this by reaching out to the City Council, Mark Jonash's office. I have reached out to the community boards. I have reached out to the Borough President's office. And in response, I have gotten a lot of sort of passing of the buck, and I haven't gotten a lot of support. So I made it my cause to create a committee called the Country Club Cleanup Committee and host a special event on May 18th, and we're going to be meeting at 10 a.m. And what we're going to do is we're going to take matters into our own hands and protect the wildlife in Pelham Bay. That's where we're starting.
And when you talk about protected wildlife, I know that's really to the heart and to the core, but give me a little bit about, it's got to be a little frustrating somewhat, right? Because you're trying to reach out and all you're trying to do is better your community, but it seems as though like you're just not getting the inroads that you want to make.
So the frustration is that no one's taking responsibility for the sanitation and taking responsibility for these specific areas. It's difficult to determine who it belongs to. Does it belong to the condominiums? Does it belong to the homeowners? But really what it belongs to is the community in the Bronx. So we all have a responsibility for protecting this wildlife and taking care of the environment. It's not just about, animals. It's about us. It's about our mental health, our peace of mind. It's about feeling good and having pride in where we live, and we're all here together in the Bronx. Right. We go to college here, we have our families here, all of us together. So it's a good volunteer opportunity as well.
So when you talk about engaging the community, obviously what's been the community's response? Because I know that you're out there beating, and of course we'll talk about it here. We'll tell you how you can volunteer in a few minutes because we're going to let you, we want that to happen as well. What's been the community's response as you raise this issue of awareness?
The community is interested. The community is frustrated. I'm not the first person to bring up this issue. There's the Friends of Pelham Bay. There's some other small organizations that are attempting to make a dent into the massive amounts of debris, litter, pollution that is lining the coast. But I believe that people are ready for change, and it's not just starting in the Bronx. I'm watching hashtags coming up across the world, worldwide. People are fighting back against larger companies that are polluting and overusing single-use plastics. So I feel like it's starting small, but it's really reverberating into the larger issue of taking matters into our own hands.
Yeah, well, we got the plastic bag issue here. You got the styrofoam issue here. Do you get a sense that the progress is coming?
I'm extremely hopeful. I'm extremely hopeful. And I get a sense from small businesses that they're willing to post flyers about this. They're willing to put time and effort into making it known that these events are taking place and start local.
All right. Well, Karen Reed is from the Country Club Cleanup Committee. I want to let you know that you can join them and you can be a part of that. And so for people who want to do that, what's required?
So all you have to do is show up. We will provide the bags, the materials to clean up. We have an access point to the area in the coast. We're going to meet behind the Outlook Point condominiums, right by the Black Gate at 1400 Outlook Avenue. This Saturday, it's supposed to be beautiful weather, 10 a.m. Between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. You can bring children, you can bring your teenagers who might need a chance to do civic engagement. Anyone who you feel would benefit from giving back, and yourself. Yeah. Come one, come all.
And I do understand that gloves and bags are going to be provided, right?
That's correct.
So you can make sure you don't have to worry about that. All you pretty much have to do is just come on out and show up. The issue of raising this awareness obviously is very precious to you. But when it comes to raising awareness of wildlife matters and really cleaning up the community, are we seeing more voices really coming to the forefront and really speaking out? Because if you don't raise the voice, sometimes it goes unheard and nothing happens.
That's correct. I think that we are. I've seen more about it on social media, but I have not seen it as much locally. But I know that people see the problem. Oftentimes they don't know what to do. So join me on Saturday.
Got to join Karen on Saturday. Karen, thanks so much for coming and sharing with us.
Thank you so much.
Great work you're doing.
Appreciate it.
And the Pelham Bay Coastal Cleanup event is taking place again on Saturday, May 18th, 10 to 2, 1400 Outlook Avenue, Bronx, New York, 10465. That's if you need a zip code. Now, for more information and to RSVP, all you have to do is email bronxcleanup@gmail.com. Once again, bronxcleanup@gmail.com. And don't go anywhere. Got more open coming up in a few.